Hey YouTube, how's it going? We're back on the coffee table today because a pickup has just landed, and it's actually a book that I backed on Kickstarter. It's the third in the series, and for anyone that grew up in the 80s, any 80s kids out there, this is a good coffee table book for you really. And the book is, as you probably read in the title, the Sinclair ZX Spectrum for the Specky, a Visual Compendium. So the first two in the series were actually the Commodore 64 and the Amiga. So as with all Kickstarters, you get some goodies. So I'm going to have a look at these first, and then we'll have a close look at the book. Now, these were various stretch goals that come with the original campaign. So what have we got here? First thing to say, we've got a pretty funky ZX Spectrum bookmark. Got a sticker, I love Colour Clash. This is a sticker again. My other computer is a ZX Spectrum. So that's for your back of your laptop or tablet. Sky Saga thing, not interested in that. Okay, we do have two sets of postcards here, which I'll go through shortly. And we do have a poster. Which is I think something to do with the basic book that came out in the 80s, if I'm right. I can't remember now. That is the poster. Nice piece of art and all, but I must say it's nowhere near as good as the Another World poster we got with the Amiga. But we all knew what we were getting anyway. So let's look at these postcards first off. Got loading screens. I think these are just loading screens. Okay. And you've got various artwork. Remember that game? The Way of the Exploding Fist. It's a classic fighting game. Some more postcards. And lastly we get this CD, which is a nice extra with 14 tracks on it. So there's yeah, all sorts there. You've got RoboCop, Beyond the Ice Palace, Saboteur. Yeah, so that'll be interesting listen. Nice little extra. So we'll have a close look at the book now, because the previous two books have been excellent. So let's have a closer look. Right guys, so here's a close look at the book itself. Lovely cover, in keeping with the previous two volumes. So you've got various characters on the front: Chucky Egg, Horace, Jessup Willie, Night Law. So let's have a look under the dust cover. There's normally a piece of art or whatever underneath here. Yeah, so you've got a bit of Spectrum, is that basic or something? Okay. So, lots of neon, sort of bright colours here, in keeping with the limited colour palette of the ZX Spectrum. So we're going to whiz through. Okay, I'm not going to spend too much time on each page because we don't want to ruin the book for you. I just want to give you an impression of what's in it. So we've got magazine pieces there. Horace goes skiing, remember that. And this is a massive book. I think it's over 300 pages long. And there's a classic scene from any home computer in the 80s. Bit of a Manic Miner. Fantastic to see the double page spread of that. Really great game. Daley Thompson's Decathlon. Great joystick breaking game. It's all about the nostalgia of these games, and it's all about the memories that the book provokes. So it's perfect for 80s kids to have on the coffee table. It is Night Law. And the vibrant colours of the print here, really, I hope the camera does it justice. Follow up to Manic Miner, Jet Set Willy. Another 8-bit computer classic. Chucky Egg. Crash, probably the most famous of the Spectrum mags. There's that great Way of the Exploding Fist iconic artwork. Again, fantastic to see a double spread of that. Really nice close-up shots of the actual machine itself. Again, there's a lot of reading in here, which I'm going to gloss over in this. That's the front screen of Target Renegade. Classic titles there. Fantasy World Dizzy sticks out for me. Will Sinclair, it's probably the other most read specky book. It's lovely to see the blown up pixel art. Really does bring it to life on the page. I'll flick through to the end now. I don't want to show you the whole thing. So that's the publisher, Bitmap Books. Okay, now these are sold through funstock.co.uk. I'd like to say a big thanks to Sam Dyer. He's the guy that puts these together. You know, really he puts them together with a lot of love, a lot of knowledge of the subject matter. So yeah, I'll get the other two out, so I'll put all three side by side now. So here is all three of the books, side by side. Commodore 64, Commodore Amiga, and lastly the Sinclair ZX Spectrum. So hopefully next in the series for me and many others will be the other main computer of the 80s, which is the Amstrad CPC. And then maybe lastly, to complete that whole suite, would be the Atari ST, which is the competitor to the Amiga. So, alright guys, well thanks for watching, and yeah, so pick it up if you like this kind of thing. And again, another thanks to Sam Dyer, who's really putting a lot of effort into this and done an exceptional job. Take care everyone, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.